Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for returning if you are one of my regular subscribers. And if this is your very first time clicking on the video, welcome. Here we talk all things budgeting, and I'm showcasing my journey getting out of debt. For today's video, it is my favorite day. It is payday, and we are going to be stuffing some cash envelopes. We will be working with Paycheck for May 22nd. And you know, this one's going to be interesting. I did have an upcoming expense that, now I have to adjust for in terms of my budget, and I'll get more into depth in that when we are writing out our numbers. But for now, I just wanted to welcome you all to the video, let you know what we're doing, and let's just go ahead and get started. All right guys, so we are back at my paycheck number 2. Again, this is our 22nd paycheck that we're working with, and we will get started over here with my expenses. So first is files for my internet, and that is always the same at $73. Then we are stuffing for the second half of my rent for June's payment, and that's going to be $613. And then my PSE&G, this is for my gas and electric. At the moment, they did not bill me. I normally don't get the bill until like the 27th. So as of right now, I'm just going to put the budgeted amount, and then any difference, I will figure out where to put that money. All right, then Netflix for the first, that is going to be $6. And then my Wells Fargo credit card, the minimum is now at $68. Hulu again is $6. And then gas, I'm just going to give myself $20 because I have not used my gas as much. So these are all of the expenses. With this paycheck, we're going to cover some things that roll into June of next month, so that's fine. But as a total, these all come to $836. Okay, now comes the hard part. So life has struck me. If you are a follower of Dave Ramsey, Murphy has entered the building. So let me just paint the picture for you guys. I went to get an oil change for my car, and when I went, the man told me that I have an oil leak going on in my car and that I need to take it to a mechanic and see what he would recommend for a price to fix it. So I went back home, I told my father, and then we went to a mechanic that we normally go to, and he said, yeah, it's an issue, so I'm gonna have to fix it. But he said that weekend he wasn't going to be able to give us a dollar amount in terms of how much the expense is going to cost, but he just said it's going to be expensive. So I don't know what to take with that, and it sucks because it seems like as soon as you start getting serious with your finances, like I just started building my maintenance fund, I just started preparing for these things that will happen, and then life just happened. So I'm trying not to let it affect me too much because I still want to make progress in terms of my debt, and I don't want to stop just because this is happening. So I'm trying to figure out how much I can get. Luckily, with this paycheck, we are getting a deduction in our car insurance because of everything that is happening. So instead of paying my normal $211 for the month that I would have to pay for car insurance, I'm only going to have to pay $127. And we already did part of it in my first paycheck, so for the second half, I'm just going to add $21 to complete that for the month. And then that difference, I'm just going to roll it over into my car maintenance fund. I'm trying to build it up as much as I can until he gives us an actual number, because I don't know what expensive means. I don't like how it sounds, but I am going to try and just beef it up as much as I can. So that is what's going on with me. My budget is, all over the place right now, but we're gonna get through it. If you guys go through this, please leave any words of inspiration, motivation if this has happened to you, because I know sometimes this can just discourage someone and just make them want to stop, but honestly this just makes me want to get into budgeting more, because I hate this feeling of like not knowing what's happening. All right, so that's my ramble. Let's us do Great Lakes. So Great Lakes is gonna get 131 to complete the other half of that. Oh, I didn't even put my numbers. This is supposed to be the second half. This is the second half. And then this is the first half. So now we're starting all over again with our car payment for the next month. And this is going to be $89. Spending is going to get the usual 30. Groceries is getting 75. Toiletries is getting 25. And clothing is getting 20. So all of this rolls to a total of $391. So now moving into my sinking fund. For car maintenance, it normally gets 20, and then also the difference from the car insurance. So car maintenance today is going to be getting $142. Christmas is going to get 20. Gifts is going to get 10. And medical is going to get 10. So that brings the total of my sinking funds to $182. So now we're moving on to extra debt. And I didn't even realize when I did my first paycheck. So for paycheck 1, we were working with our dental. That's the Snowball that we are trying to get down. But after I applied my minimum balance for my dental, it brought the balance down to $316, and last week we stuffed $338. So I already hit the milestone of paying off my dental. I didn't even realize it. So I am so happy about that. That is an accomplishment. That's what I wanted to do for the month, so I'm happy I was able to do that. So now with this extra debt payment, we're just going to work on our next debt snowball. And if you didn't get a chance to watch my debt snowball update video, you would know that my next loan is going to be Heartland. So we are going to put Heartland here, and that extra money is what we're going to put towards this debt snowball. So now we can try and get that going. So we're going to make an extra debt payment today of $229. And I know some people may say the issue is going on with my car, why don't I just put that there? But I was really going back and forth with it, but I want to stick to my goal of trying to be debt free by 2022, and I don't want to get off track. So until something arises where I really need to stop with this and put it in the car, because I don't know how much it's going to be, I want to continue it and just, try and just pay off as much as I can. So for savings, we're just going to leave this blank. I did already take out a portion of my paycheck going towards my 3-month to 6-month emergency fund, so won't list that there. But for a rollover, I am doing the regular $5. And then so we know the total that we're going to withdraw from the bank, it's going to be this $391 plus this $182 plus this $229. So that total comes to $802 that I will be taking out of the bank. So I'm just going to head to the bank, get the cash, and then when I get back, we can finally stuff our envelopes. All right, guys, so we are back. As always, the money is laid out, and here we have in the binder our sinking funds. The cash dividers are in the wallet 24/7, and then these are the envelopes that I keep in the house all the time. So to get started, we will do the cash envelopes. So first up, we have car payment. That is going to be $89. So 50, 70, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89. So this should be empty because we are starting all over. Moving on is car insurance. This one is only getting $21 since we got the discount. So as a total, we should have $127 in here for the month. Okay, so we have 100, 20, 25, 26, 27. 127. Okay, moving on to Great Lakes. The other half of the payment today is going to be $131. So it should be fully funded today, and it should be $263 that we have in here. Okay, 100, 200, 20, 40, 50, 60, 61, 62, 63. 263. All right, so that's it for my envelopes. Now we can do my cash dividers. So for spending, that is going to be, let me space these together. That is going to be $30, and these 20s are crisp. So I'll just give myself a 10 and a 20, 20, 30, and then we'll just go ahead and add that to spending and put that there. Next is groceries. Groceries is $75. So I'll do it in 20s, a 10, and then a 5. So we have, oh my gosh, okay, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75. Those are going to be a problem when I'm trying to spend those. Toiletries. Toiletries is getting $25. 25, and we'll just add that here. Next is clothing. Clothing is getting 20, and we'll add that there. And then eating out, we know we don't stuff, and miscellaneous, that is only for if I do some online shopping and I want to deposit money back into my account. So that is it for our dividers. Now we move on to sinking funds. And starting off with car maintenance, that's going to get $142. And regarding my sinking funds, I'm going to count them at the end of the month, and I'm just going to do a video dedicated to that. I just like seeing how much I accumulate at the end of the month, and then I'll count it and see what it is. So we won't be counting it, but I will be posting a video soon. So we should have $142. So 100, 20, 40, 41, 42. And that is going into car maintenance. Christmas, that is getting $20. Gifts is getting $10. Medical is getting $10. And vacation is not being stuffed. And debt snowball, my favorite part. All right, so first let's make sure that we have what we're supposed to have. We're supposed to have $129. So I'm sorry, no, $229. So 100, 200, 20. Oh, well, that's not right. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So good. We have the 229, but now I want to count for a total how much we were able to do for debt snowball, because this I never thought I would be able to save this much money in a month for debt. So we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67. So I was able to save up $567. Crazy. So as I said, for dental, we needed $316 to complete that. So I'm going to put $316 for my dental. 15. So 1, 2, 3, 10, 15, 16. So 316 is going to be designated for dental. And now let's see how much we can put towards Heartland, because that is our second debt snowball. And we're going to roll this money into that. So Heartland is going to get an additional payment of 1, 200, 240, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. $251 is going to Heartland. This, I am so happy. Even though this month was crazy in terms of my car, I am so happy I was able to do this. This is the highlight of the month. So I'm just going to put all of this in here, and then I will deposit the money and make the payments and pay off debt. Wow. I'm sorry. I'm just like proud of myself. You know, you need to pat yourself on the back sometimes. That's what this is. So I hope this video was enjoyable, motivational. I hope I didn't ramble on too long, but thank you guys so much for watching. Please like the video, leave a comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all next time in my next video. Bye guys.